Hello, and welcome back to Reading Literature. Today, we're discussing skimming and reviewing your papers. When you look at or read a source or a paper, you don't have to dive straight in. You can start with the title page. As you look at the title page, note the authors and their credentials. Determine what journal is this published in? What type of a source is it? How old is the article? Is it peer-reviewed? And the conflicts of interest that the authors might present. Next, look at the abstract. As you do this, read the summary of the article. Make sure that it is relevant to your topic. And don't make too many conclusions based on it. Just check it for relevancy to your topic. Afterwards, we are going to go to the conclusion. Reading this first helps to understand what the main parts of the paper are. It will tell you what the authors are attempting to prove and give you important takeaways. The introduction shows the context of the study, as well as what the researchers already know of a topic and other relevant research that has been completed. It will also tell you the general objective and goal of the paper. By skimming over all this information, you'll be able to determine if this source is a good fit for your own research without spending countless hours reading articles that merely fit a keyword of your search and not the entire query. Now, after skimming, if this is an article you want to continue with, review the other portions of the paper. Start with the figures and tables presented. These should provide a clear story all on their own. Determine why this type of a visual was used and identify the data shown in the figures and tables. Then you can move on to reading the results section. The results provide detailed documentation of what was measured. It may include certain statistical tests, and you need to learn what statistic techniques are appropriate for your type of a source. Look for words in the results section like important or significant, and make special note of the phrases as they are signals from the authors about important results. Afterward, continue in the discussion portion. The discussion is the interpretation of your results. The first and last paragraphs of a discussion typically provide the highlights. Compare your interpretation of the results to that of the authors. Separate proven facts from the author's subjective interpretation or speculation. Look at the limitations of the study. These explain caveats and how someone should interpret the findings based on those limitations. Finally, examine the methods. Traditionally, the methods are very technical and are intended for those who wish to replicate the study. However, good information, such as providing how the researchers generated results, can be found here. Okay, so now you've skimmed and reviewed. Put all that information together and reread the whole article. Did you gain more understanding or knowledge? Is this article still good for you, or do you need to find a different one? That's up to you. Remember, research isn't about finding any source. It's about finding the right source. Happy researching, Patriots!